Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Actually, this upcoming 7 days energetic read. Keep in mind, we are reading collective energies, and technically, we're reading for whenever spirit needs us to read for. It is what is most relevant to you, past, present, future, but it all coalesces in the ever present now. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. Welcome to our first subscriber. Welcome, my darling. Welcome. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for your energy, for co-creating this channel. It is this vessel is for all of us. It's for spirit to give us the messages that we need. And so, showing up, thank you to all of those who will subscribe. Thank you to the first subscriber. And let's keep going, my lovies, and let's keep growing, my lovies. It's hitting me in the ovaries. There's a pregnancy in the field, or some are menstruating. Spirit saying some are menstruating. But nonetheless, thank you, my lovies. We are all blessed. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. You can honor any spiritual force. We're going to start by honoring our ancestors. I want to start by honoring my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor my grandpapa, mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started. My lovies, I had a dream. Someone went to see a reader. Dreams are visions, my lovies. So you just have to, they mean different things depending on what spirit is sharing with you and which frequency it's on, which channel it's coming in through. But I had a vision. Someone went to see a reader. It was a lady with pink hair. She had like pinkish red hair and some long nails. And she had glasses. Or she has glasses. And someone was asking this lady about a connection. Someone wanted to know, spirit saying psychological deflections. Someone could have maybe not been owning up to what they did in a connection. And so someone went looking for answers, which is a good thing. Something about a dancer. Somebody's a dancer. But someone went looking for answers, and spirit basically through this channeler, through this reader, she gave this person details about a situation, and basically was saying that because so someone wanted to know why they had to interact with someone or why they had to meet somebody, because they were really wanting to defeat someone, or maybe they felt like they needed to war. Sometimes, it's important, especially in spiritual work. It's all coming in for a reason, right away. But it's important in spiritual work to not even if you feel harmed or hurt by another, it's an exploration for yourself. It's an invitation to explore yourself. Sometimes I get people that say to me, that talk about, black magic, and there are different levels. And I explain this in my readings. There are different levels. It can go from the intentions and the bad thoughts that someone holds towards you, all the way to practicing some type of ritual to get something to happen to you, right? So there are levels. Everybody is participating in some type of energy work. There are just levels to where you can take that. And so for some, it's curious to me because normally it's usually the people that have a lot of health issues and karma that they're working through that will turn to more extremes, from what I've seen, or in my experiences anyway, to more extreme measures to try to hurt others. And that already shows you there the internal suffering that someone has, that they're turning outward. They're turning outward with this internal suffering to then go and harm others with this internal suffering. So it was a gentleman in this vision that Spirit was giving us. But this gentleman had done things that this person was delusional and in denial about. An intense state of denial. Spirit showing us devil energy. Someone was in an intense, very toxic state of denial about the things they were doing to others to harm others. This person wanted to know why he met someone, because this person was in such a state of denial that this person thought he had a war with someone he did not have a war with. And so this being was telling him, you met this person so you can learn about self-love. This being kept repeating to him, you met this person so you can learn about self-love. This is not the first time that this man has gone to get a reading on this being. This man is almost fixated with the idea of hating this being, because in reality is a projection of who he hates inside of himself. It's coming in right away because Spirit wanted us to share it, because it came in very clearly in the vision. This man could even be stalking this woman. This man could be like, if he's not stalking her in the physical, this man's trying to it doesn't even want to come out. Something about the name Sarah. Male, female, take it how it resonates. It's coming in as a man though. But this person's trying to manifest, like he's used magic to try to manifest this woman in his life. Black magic. He's tried to, but then you see the cognitive dissonance, and the amount of it's almost like bipolarism. It's like love and hate becoming the same thing, and then not knowing how to, it's almost like schizophrenic, like somebody's going through a few different things. And I'm using these terms very loosely because I don't think that the soul should be condemned to one energy, because we move through different energies. It's just the way you transition through the energies that could either make it very smooth and you can move through the flows and the ebbs and the flows of life, or you can create some type of like strife in yourself, and then it's like you're fighting the other through yourself. Mirror energy, but moon energy, Pisces energy. There's some type of an illusion or a mirror that has been created in the psyche of somebody, and now it's like having to break that mirror is going to be kind of, challenging for this person, because this person has received countless messages that there's no war with whoever he's warring with. The war is within himself. This person, when he leaves certain readings, it's almost like he takes away what he wants to hear. So he confirms his fears instead of hearing what the being, it's almost like he looks for readers to confirm what he fears about this being. But in reality, what the readers are telling him is he needs internal work and to disconnect energetically from who he thinks, because now he's fighting a shadow. Because for this person, the being that he's going up against isn't even in his life anymore. Like, they don't even have a connection. But now he's made some type of projection about the future with this being that doesn't even align with the path that was taken. It's really important, my lovey. It's like in the 3D, the path that this person chose, they split. So these people don't even they're not even growing. They're literally growing in very different directions. But now this person is convinced that there's some type of issue to fix with that being. But in reality, it's the issue to fix within himself. It has absolutely, some Spirit was giving us about cutting ties, energetic ties. The best warriors understand that the war is an energetic war. It is not to harm a physical body. It's more energies that you are working through, that you are, we do not fight against flesh and blood. We fight against principalities, against energies. They are wicked forces in high places. Where are high places? High places. they're energies that are sent and received. They are frequencies. It's like changing a perspective. Maybe for some, it has to do with, for someone, it has to do with self-love, loving oneself enough to release whatever shames, because then it turns into the blame. Someone's like blaming and looking. Someone could really lie about someone, or they've made up a lot of stories about someone that's long gone from their life. That's the problem. And so now, like, they want to like defend something, but it has like that, the being is gone. Like, it's like it's almost like I'm mitigating between two energies of someone that it's like, there's not even anything to say to this. Like, I don't even know what we're talking about. I don't even know why we pray to this. Somebody prays to something. I don't know what they pray to. But it's like that. It's like, I don't even know why we pray about this or why we talk about it. Like, maybe somebody's praying about clarifying the situation. It's like someone that this is someone you haven't talked to in years. Like, it's like, we had a fallout. It is what it is. Someone feels like it's like it was too much time. Spirit showing us how the pendulum swings. When you go so much time denying something, that's why it's important to feel your emotions in the moment. When you go so much time denying something, when the pendulum swings back, if it swings to one extreme, it needs to come back to the other until it finally starts to settle in neutrality, and it's still moving, but it's more subtle. Someone went from way, way extreme. It's, oh. I've said this before, like, people that need rehabilitation. For example, I don't necessarily like our prison system, but I do feel like it serves a function until we find a better solution as human beings and a more loving solution. However, when the body, when the mind, when the spirit goes through a very traumatic or commits a very traumatic act, it takes you to an extreme. You always have to swing back. Always. That's energy. It's basic principles of energy. When you swing back, it's almost like it can create a heart attack. It creates states of disease, because the karma, it's almost like you have to bring yourself to acceptance and repentance. And that is a challenge for the mind, the body, the soul. Sometimes you do energy work and your body hurts. Sometimes when you clear things out of your psyche, it's like, wow, I feel it in my body. Someone's going through some difficult purging, but it's like years of karma. Like, it's like this thing happened X amount of time ago, or they put things in place. The thing is, someone was waging war. That's how it's coming in, my lovies. Well, the number 8 could be significant for some, but we are reading from the 3rd to the 9th. Three years could be significant for some. 5 years could be significant for some. 6 years. There could be a child involved, a 6-year-old involved in a situation. I'm getting an 11-year-old. That 11-year-old energy has been present. Not even your parents are responsible for your life. Doesn't matter the type of relationship you had with your parents. You could have had the greatest relationship. You could have had the shittiest relationship. At some point, you cut the umbilical cord and you take responsibility as to why you chose a vessel and why you chose to come here. No one is responsible for your life. You, we, me, I'm responsible for my choices, for my life. Granted, of course, there can be people playing in your energy and doing all of these things. However, 1, 2, 3, it's up to you to alchemize that energy. The trinity within yourself that creates to evolve. That's why you came here. I mean, you came here for a lot of reasons, but it's coming in for a reason, my lovies. And sometimes just for a season. 1, 2. Six. There are people that can do things to you, of course, and you can recognize those things, but it's up to you. What do you do about it? What do you do about it? Something to consider, my lovies. Especially if you're not honest about what was done or who you're, waging war with. I know people that wage war with innocent beings and kiss ass to the biggest jerks in the world. At some point, you got to say to yourself, self, what do I really worship? Something about somebody worshiping something. I don't know. Somebody was worshiping something. Spirit wants us to take this because the water went on it. A King of Wands, a gentleman. This could be someone in the reverse. Spirit gave us that King of Wands energy in the reverse. Someone that was abusive. This could have been a friend. This could have been an ex-lover. This could have been a bunch of people. King of Wands in the reverse, someone that could be very, very loose sexually, someone that could be abusive, someone that could play with black magic or all types of magic or use their power in ways that it does not serve the greater good. They could be very reckless if they are a leader. They could be very malicious if they are a leader. They could be abusive if they are a significant other or a friend or whatever. But the King of Wands in the reverse, Leo energy, a Leo could be significant. Spirit wants us to... Spirit insists. For some, it could be a liar. Someone's a liar. And something about a hit for hire. This hit for hire energy. Spirit wants us to show the image so that, because it's going to trigger something inside of somebody. Because now they have to see themselves. It's like someone's being forced to see themselves. They have to face themselves as who they are. Like someone could think that they're a great leader. They can think they're very magnetic. And they may have that. But Spirit's saying something about someone's pathetic. They could think they're very magnetic. They could think that they're a leader, and they have they have those qualities. But then they also take it to the extreme. There needs to be balance. Again, it's a pendulum. Like someone went to an extreme. Someone could be an extreme coward, but they hide and they run. They don't take responsibility. The King of Wands could be a great leader, in all aspects of their life. They take responsibility. They take action. They are very committed. They're very passionate. They're very magnetic. This could be a great worker. But when it's like this is somebody that, again, very egotistical, looks at things from a very lustful perspective. This could be an incubus energy, succubus, incubus, male, female, take it how it resonates. But it is coming in as a man. This could be an incubus energy, someone that's very sexually loose and has demons of sex on them. Someone can have sex addictions, because I'm feeling that very lustful, almost disgusting energy, where it's like somebody that in the physical, if you saw them at first, because they are magnetic, they can draw you in with their magnetism. But then you start to realize that something is a bit off. This energy for me, after 2 weeks, I would start asking questions and they would fall out, because for me, this energy, it's like someone that they're very manipulative. Someone's very manipulative, and it's to those who are sensitive enough, you can sense it. And so you want to start to ask questions, and this person will run. They're a coward. If someone's a coward and they think they're brave, it's like I'm getting a few different energies. Now they're weighed by it, because they waged war. They wage war on innocent. They look for weak. Spirit was giving this to us, something about obliques. Spirit was giving us a gentleman I was having a conversation with the other day. This person has gone through quite a bit in his life. He was sharing his experiences. I've seen this person a few times because of the place that I go to, and he's one of the valleys there. The valley, something about the valley, San Fernando Valley could be significant for some. But this person was sharing his experiences in his life and how he's turned to God because he recognized his flaws. He recognized that he said there was a time where I would take people's kindness for weakness, and I would prey on people. Like I would he's like, I would hunt. Like, this could be this energy. Everything's coming in for a reason. He's like, I would hunt. I would find people that I found were weak, or they were really, really kind, and I would take advantage of those people. Because I knew that I could take advantage of those people. 2011, and then 2012, and then 2013, and then 2014. The early 2000s, so 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014 could have really marked somebody. But he was sharing this, and it's like this type of energy where somebody is in that type of energy. This man was saying he was brought to turn to God. He lost all his hair. He was brought to turn to God, to change his life. He still had a little bit of that energy in him, but he realizes that he could. He's like, it's still a work in progress, but I'm very, very blessed to have changed. He changed. He's like, I used to be in gangs. I used to be in this. I used to be in that. That gang energy has been very present for some, or repentance from gang activity or illegal activities, or not necessarily legality, schmegality, more immoral activities, soulless activities, goalless activities. You know how many men in those, I'm like, wow, they've really taken the male power and effeminized it. Like, they talk about effeminizing, like making men more emasculating men, excuse me. They talk about emasculating emasculating? Am I getting it right? Anyways, you'll correct me. It's coming in flipped. That's how flipped it is. That's how flipped it is. Where they make men think that destroying the world, destroying people, being rapists, being thugs, being liars, being cheaters, that makes you more strong and manly. You see how fucked up we are as a society? Some of us, not everybody. Everything is coming in for a reason. These are the heroes of the hood. It's like, dang, destroying people, that's what you call attractive. And some people really, like, they think they're attractive. You see these people walking around with their pride and their arrogance, and you read them. Again, I'm an energy reader, and I'm like, wow, they really believe that is the way. Not protecting women and children and doing right by society and humanity, and being honest and being truthful and being in your emotions. No, not that. Being manly is destroying everything. Look where we are as a society. Look at the landscapes. Look at how detached we are from nature. And Spirit is asking us to find balance in that. It's a collective thing. All we care about is money and possessions, and look how possessions have ruined nature. But you want to continue to build and develop. And it's like, you have empty buildings, skyscrapers that you took up all of the land. When you look at New York and what it used to look like, 23:11 on the clock. When you look at New York and what it used to look like and what it looks like now, I'm like, wow. New York used to be green. Like, it used to be full of greenery. Now it's the concrete jungle. And it smells like the concrete jungle. It's very different than smelling nature. I'm telling you, my lovies, everything is coming in for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. Sometimes we have to look at, what are we proud of? What are we actually, this American pride, what are we actually proud of? Something to consider. It's just something to consider, my lovies. What could you say? What could you do? Could you say? What could you do? What could you say? What could you do? Could you say? What could you do? Everything is coming in for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. What is up? What is up? 2610, my lovies. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it poing? How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We are reading for not July 9th, but for some of you, July 9th is in your field. So maybe we are for some. We are reading for not July 15th, but July 15th could be significant for some as well. That's a lot of Cancerian energy for some, a Cancer energy, or for some you could have taken a trip, or for some of you could be planning for a long distance trip. Maybe you're looking at for next July. 26:44 on the clock. But we are reading for September 3rd to September 9th. For some of you, back to school, or some are already back to school, because the energy of schooling was coming in on the last reading. But for some of you, there could be issues with schools, or I'm getting that vaccination. For some of you, vaccinations in schools or something or other is coming in about vaccinations in school, or you're preoccupied with vaccinating, or something about vaccines is coming in. But the 3rd through the 9th, my lovies, so we start with 3 energy: celebration, cooperations, collaborations. 3 energy is creative force. 3 energy is great for creation, for, again, all types of cooperations, communities, collaborations. For some of you, you could be celebrating. You can be in celebratory energy. For some of you, I totally forgot that there's a holiday. I was reminded yesterday. So for some of you, you could be celebrating your holiday. 27:41 on the clock. And then it turned to 42, so those numbers could be significant for some. But so some you could be celebrating or in celebratory energy, or having some type of fiesta. For others, that does not apply to. You could just be in creative energy and creative force. I am seeing drawing. For some of you, you like to draw, or I'm getting pencils, colored pencils. For some of you, you can like to draw, or there's colored pencils in your field for some reason. But through Saturn's day, delay day, Saturn's day with the Saturn energy, or procedural day, or difficult lessons to process on Saturn's day. 9th, which brings in an ending. For some of you, there could be an ending of a situation, and then if you add all of that up, technically you get another 3, because the 9 and the 3 is 12, and then in numerology you add that 12. So the next year could bring in an ending of a procedure for some. Spirit is saying 12 months, and then you take that 3. So anywhere from the next 3 to 12 months for some, you're going to be working on some type of procedure, and it could take up to a year to finalize paperwork when it comes to a procedure. This could have to do with all types of procedures, right? It could have to do with a marriage or a divorce. It could have to do with signing for paperwork for a house. It could have to do with ending a situation, because 9 energy does bring in an ending. For some of you, that death energy has been present. So this heptad 9 energy, death, and with 9 energy you do learn of a death. I am getting for some it's a family member, because normally it was with 6 energy that brings in the death of a family member, but for some of you, I am getting 9 energy as the death of a family member for some, and that energy has been very, very present. So just knowing that when a life, we have death and life in every single moment. But when a life transitions into a completely different form, it's a lot of energy, but it is a blessing, my lovies. It's a blessing, and that always comes back to you. So always keep that in mind. Your loved ones are just evolving, and everybody's constantly changing and evolving and changing forms. And some forms are more dramatic than others, and just keeping that in mind. 3 energy, you're going to celebrate something. So this heptad is about cooperations, about celebrations, about collaborations. I am getting something about a panther. For some of you, panthers could be significant. I'm seeing a black panther. Black panther could be significant for some. But 30:07 is on the clock. Let's start, my lovies. Let us start. Whew. For some, that heart chakra is like, it's going through a lot of changes for some. Sean, SHAWN, Sean, the name Sean, or Shauna. I was getting the name Tushana earlier today for some. For some, you could be hearing from an old friend that could have hexed you, and you didn't know. again, it takes different forms. Take it how it resonates. I'm seeing a lot of 8 energy. I'm seeing the 8 of diamonds. I'm seeing the 8 of spades. I'm seeing the 8 of wands. For some of you, quickly traveling or getting quick communication, or telepathic communication for some. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's okay too. 8 of spades energy. A lot of 8 energy. 8 of clubs. All the 8s. For some of you, big adventures, because a lot of 8 energy brings in the energy of needing to take care of oneself, to do things that make one feel good. For some of you, it could have to do with a pregnant woman taking care of it, because the baby may be coming sooner than you think. For some, I am getting the number 7. That could be significant. I'm getting 7/13, July 13th. Again, for some of you, that July energy. 31/31 is on the clock. 31/31 is on the clock. For some of you, there's a pregnant woman around you that you may want to just take care of. For others, that does not apply to. The heart chakra is really shifting perspective and frequencies. It's hitting me all in here. For some of you, a lot of changes in the heart chakra energy and how you experience what we call emotions of the heart. Jack of Spades energy. This thing has been so present. 3203. A man or a group of men, or a group of men and women who don't have your best interest in mind. For some, you are around a bunch of people who don't have your best interest in mind, who are very tired. They have health issues for some. That's why they don't necessarily have your best interest in mind. Everything came in earlier for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. Here we go, my lovey. Something about Susan. Family members. For some, it's your family members, and there's that 8 of hearts energy. All the 8s, I'm telling you, a lot of 8 energy. Taking care of yourselves, my lovies, especially through difficult procedures. There's a lying blonde. There's a liar, a blonde liar in your family or in your house, or as a spouse. For some, take it how it resonates. No judgment here. For some of you, you have a liar who wants to invite you somewhere. This man wants to peek out of nowhere. For some of you, you can find this person silly, or this person is silly. 3304. For them, somebody did something shitty. They did something shitty. It's like dealing with a child. It could be a couple of people. The 8 of hearts is a blonde female, or it's an invitation, a surprise of some sort. The Jack of clubs is a person that's either slightly younger or slightly older than you. 10 years on either end, give or take. Likes to look good, likes to dress well. Could be very immature. This person's a liar. For some of you, this could be a liar. This could be a family friend or someone in the family. Again, for some, this could be a blonde. Take male, female, take it how it resonates. In the private readings, this does represent a man, but take it how it resonates. Something about Amanda. This could be an Amanda. This could be someone in your house or a family member, or for some of you, this is a couple. Or this is someone that has someone they were dating for some, and then they may have just like ghosted you. There's a reason for everything, my lovies. Everything that came in earlier. And this person wants to show up. For some of you, you may be getting a visit from somebody. This could be, again, for some, this could be a family member that you're getting a visit from that wants to invite you, or someone that's close to the family or you consider family. This person's kind of a liar, and it's kind of like you find him a little silly. Like, I don't think you take this person too seriously. I am seeing official person in the Kipper deck. So for some of you, this could be an official person or some type of an official of some sort, or someone that, or an officer or a decorated officer, or someone that you could have respected at some point. It just reminded me of something. This could have been someone that like hit on you out of nowhere. Like someone could have been visiting from a different place, and this person, like, you could have met this person somewhere random, because that's what I'm getting, like at a gym or anywhere. And this person now wants to, like, for some of you, this person came over to your house. You could have had a little fling with this person, or it could have been like a one night stand or something. That's what's coming in, my lovies, or something that wasn't serious. This person could have came over to your house, or you could have gone to this person's house. I'm a channeler, my lovies. My thoughts, my feelings, emotions, everything that I'm doing or mirroring back, 3531, everything means something. This is how the energies feel. Like, this is I don't know. It feels nasty. This feels nasty. For some, that energy's been present of someone that could have messed around with someone you know, because Spirit gave that to us in meditation and preparation as well. You could be hearing from someone that slept with someone that you know, and it's like energetically, this person may not have actually said. This person's kind of cowardly. If you ever had respect for this person, for some of you, you're very like, you know, like spiritually you have morals. So if you ever had respect for this person, they did something that it's like it really shifted how the energies interact. Let's just put it that way. But they want to show up. Like, they really, like, I don't know. That's how it feels. We can clarify this right away. We'll revisit it after. That's how I feel. Because one was, there could have been an older female involved in a situation. I don't know. And there's anger, 7 of Diamonds. And certainly Spirit is saying this person's a liar, because I'm getting 7 of Swords energy, and that's how it feels. It just feels like it almost feels disgusting. Like, it's like someone makes you feel icky. Like, that's how it feels. Like, it doesn't feel good. It really doesn't feel good. Someone can think they're really like attractive, and they've lost whatever. If you ever had something, or if there was a connection here, take it how it resonates. 3749 was on the clock. Someone could be between the ages of 37 and 49. If there was ever anything attractive about this person, I think they ruined it. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. It makes me want to throw up. Again, for someone was playing with voodoo. And it's like whatever illusion, it's like you had to go through a purge, and this person unnecessarily, like, caused damage. It's like they brought, I don't know, my lovies. That's how it feels. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. That's what it feels like, my lovies. I don't think you're gonna like this for some. I don't know where this person came. It's like they can go back and crawl into their hellhole. That's what it feels like. Like, someone's looking at this, like, you maybe for some of you, you can't sleep at night thinking of this person. Like, this person grosses you out. For some of you, this could have been someone that was stalking you, and it's like you're so disgusted by this being, but they think they're sexy. It's like, how are you? Some people are they think they're 39 old. That's what it feels like. I'm channeling, my lovies. I'm receiving all of the feelings, the thoughts, the emotions, and just like trying to put it into words, this whole ocean. It's so interesting. But you feel me. You have to feel it. You feel it, my lovies. Someone's disgusting and they're a liar. It's like, how do you think you're attractive? I guess they're used to dealing with people that like trauma bonding. So they think that this is attractive, like lies and cheating and hurting people. It's like, what kind of psycho? That's how it's coming in. Something about Michael. You got a group of men, or one man, or a group of men, or a group of men and women, or a group of women who don't have your best interests in mind, my love. It's 3952. You got money in your field. For some of you, you could be doing really well financially, and somebody may have caught wind of something, or it has to do with your finances. 10 of Clubs energy. But for some of you, money's looking real good. Or for some of you, there's a big expenditure. Take it how it resonates. I am getting having to spend money as well. For some of you, you believe in spending money to make money, and apparently it's working for you. For others, there could just be fake money. It's all right. It's all right, my lovies. It happens. Here we have a lot of money in a situation. 8 of Clubs energy, some type of paperwork concerning money, face to face with a lot of money for some. This could be for you or your partner. For some of you, your partner could be signing for a loan or getting a lot of money in a situation. 8 of Diamonds, having to move not too far from where you live. Jack of Hearts, a brother, a friend, or a son. Jack of Diamonds, really, really good news. And a 9 of Spades, blocking a situation. And a King of Hearts, a gentleman, an older gentleman, and an older female for some who have your best interest in mind. It could be parents, or it could be parental figures, or older people involved in a situation. 9 of Spades is a block. Jack of Diamonds is really good news coming in quickly. So whatever was blocked, for some of you, you're going to be getting really good news really quickly, but it may not fully unblock a situation, because you have a brother, a friend, or a son involved in a situation that you have to go see for some, or this could be your partner has to go see a brother, a friend, or a son who they're talking about a lot of significant amount of money, or an older gentleman involved in a situation. For some of you, this could be an older gentleman that's helping and facilitating something for a brother, a friend, or a son when it comes to a lot of money. For some of you, this could be a legal situation, or this could have to do with, again, a lot of money involved in a situation. Again, there's a face-to-face with this money, but for right now, things are blocked for your partner or for you. The King of Clubs is you as a current, or if you are a person dating a man, then this is your partner. It could also be your partner, but first and foremost, it is you that needs to go somewhere with a brother, or you're traveling to see a brother that's not too far from where you live, and you have really good news that is currently blocked for some. You have really good news, or there could be an update in a situation. I'm getting like updates, like somebody's updating you on something, and things are moving, but maybe they're not moving. It seems to be blocked. Or 9 of Diamonds energy, for you may interpret it as it's completely blocked, because that's what it feels like, and there just may be hurdles or detours. That's how it's coming in. For some of you, this could have to do with travel plans. Boom. Dominant energy, 10 of Diamonds, traveling. 10 of Diamonds, detours, traveling. For some of you, you could be traveling, about an hour or so from where you are. 42:47 was on the clock. About an hour or so from where you are. For some of you, you can be planning on changing homes. For some of you, there are big changes in your field. That's a dominant energy. Dominant energy, something about Dominic. Changes when it comes to money. For some of you, you could be spending a lot of money to travel. For others, you could be having a big change when it comes to your financial situation. There was 43:11, and then 43, I caught it at 43:11, and then 43:13, and then 43:14. So the 13th, the 14th, maybe something's going to happen on the 11th of September, and then there's going to be a delay on the 12th, and then the 13th and the 14th, you'll have something happening then. These projects that you have manifesting, for some of you have 3 10s already showing their faces. That's pretty good. You're working on something that involves a lot of money, and you have the changes when it comes to your finances to make your projects come true. For some of you, you could be working on a project to travel. For some of you, you could be working on a project on a vehicle. For some of you, you could be putting down some type of financing on a vehicle or getting a new car. For some of you, there's a Queen of Diamonds. She's coming. It's funny because this is definitely not a well-meaning female, but for some of you, it's coming in as a well-meaning female. Okay. Queen of Diamonds is a woman that does not have your best interest in mind. This is not a well-meaning female, but for some of you, you could be in denial. This is a blonde female that you're in denial about. A Queen of Diamonds, this energy has been very present for some. You're in denial about a woman who does not have your best interest in mind. This person can be really good with their words or charm you in some way. And harm you in some way. For some of you, you have an invitation from a blonde female that you see as a good person, even though they're not that great of a person to you. But who am I to tell you what to do? You do what you want to do. 44:41. For some of you, you have an invitation from a blonde female, or you have projects with a blonde female, or you're traveling with a blonde female who doesn't have your best interests in mind. Someone you work with, because it felt like there's some type of tie to a work situation for some. This is like the way it feels, it's like you've been dealing with this ordeal for a while, and it's almost like moving on, because how many times are you gonna fucking hear this damn story? That's how it feels. It's like that's how it feels, my life. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Because for some of you, this is someone you use for sex. It's like you keep having sex with a sex monster. Like, I don't care what feathers this person uses to tickle you. At some point, you got to wake up from the illusion, my lovies, because this person's sucking your energy. And it's not about sucking you. It's truly they're something about a plaintiff. Oh my gosh. Anyway, a work situation. 9 of Clubs energy. For some of you, this has to do, you have an invitation from a work situation or something unexpected when it comes to a work situation. Or you have a little bit of money. Money's looking pretty solid for some. You got money here. Significant amount of money for some. 9 of Clubs energy is also your work. For some of you could be working quite a bit over this week. And all of the projects. 10 of Spades energy. For some of you in this present moment, after visualizing this video, you will go see a woman who doesn't have your best interests in mind. For some of you, you will be getting news from a work situation. For some of you, King of Diamonds, you will be moving at a distance. Or this is a military person or someone in uniform for some. For some, the military could be significant. King of Diamonds is someone that has foreign origins than you as well. For some of you, you could be getting news from someone at a distance, a work situation that's at a distance from you. For some of you, you could be planning on traveling for work. King of Diamonds is a long distance. It's like international travel. For some of you, you can have international travel plans. For some of you, there's a blonde female around you who has international travel plans. For some of you, you have something new coming in from a distance. 7 of Hearts energy is also a pregnancy. You could be learning of the pregnancy of somebody at work, or there's a new beginning for some when it comes to a work situation, or some type of new opportunity for some when it comes to a work situation, or new projects that you're working on. Certainly, Spirit is saying 7 of Spades energy. You have a new signature. For some of you, there's a new signature when it comes to a work situation. Something at a distance, you can have a new contract, or you could be subcontracting something. I'm getting a subcontractor of some sort. For some of you, it could be a government something or other, or subcontract, or you bid for contracts or government contracts. For some of you, you have something to do with the family, the home, the couple. Ace of Hearts energy is quite present. For some of you, you can be getting a visitor from a distance at your house. For some of you, your couple, your spouse, your significant other, your Queen of Clubs. This is you as a current, as a female, or this is a female that you are with, your significant other. For some of you, your significant other and your house. Or for some of you, as a female, you're worried about, or not worried, but maybe because they came in worried, you could be worried about a house situation. For others, you could be thinking a lot about your couple. For others, you could be thinking a lot about your home, about your family. There are delays. For some of you, there's delays when it comes to a significant other, or when it comes to a house situation. Spirit said worried for a reason. These delays, the 9 of Diamonds, which Spirit gave us earlier. For some of you, you could be feeling really blocked in a situation, and you're like, is everything ever gonna move? Or is that gonna happen? Because I've been waiting a long time. And Spirit's just saying, you gotta wait a little longer. Sometimes it works that way. I get it, my lovey. Sometimes it just works that way, though. The energies need to clear up. So 9 of Diamonds energy, there are delays in a situation. For some of you, you could be waiting on some type of signature when it comes to a house situation, but you were betrayed. There's a little bit of a betrayal here with that 2 females and the 2 aces have been very present. For some of you, being cautious of who you call your friends, or picking better friends, or making better decisions for your life. It's all up to you. Or making better decisions for your wife or your husband. Take it how it resonates. When you are in a relationship and you take into consideration the other. It really should be taking into consideration your truth, but or your morals, if you have, whatever that means to you. Something's really itchy in the vagina area. So for some, you could have some type of a gynecological checkup. But we have 2 aces. So some type of a betrayal happened for some. There could be a work situation. This energy's been present that it's like, it's okay, but you're going to find something new because there's a little bit of a betrayal in a work situation for some. There's a delayed reaction to a situation for some. You do have 2 9s. For some of you, you may again get paid all right, but it's like for your fight. For some of you, it could be a fighter or some type of fighters coming in. But you have 2 9s, so you have a little bit of money in a situation. You have, again, all of the 10s are showing their faces. So you do have some projects you're working on that you will be satisfied in whatever projects. For some of you, could be opening up a business or thinking of a business venture. You have success, but it's just, there are delays. You have 2-7, so you've been communicating a lot about a work situation or about a contract concerning a work situation for some that you're going to be signing. Or you could be in negotiation phases. For some of you, you're thinking of moving at a distance, or there's something that's going to, a contract or some type of signature again, or travel plans for some, but you have to invest money in this. So you will be spending money traveling somewhere for some. Boom. Boom, my boot, my lovies. Give them the boot, my lovies. All right. Let's just see. This hidden enemy that's not really hidden. It's right in your face, but it is what it is. Let's cover this Queen of Diamonds, because this is technically the only negative card. There are delays in these travels. There are delays, but you're going to sign a contract at a distance for some. You could be, again, for some, you could be moving to another state, to another country. This is a female for some. You have an invitation. If you are negotiating something at a something different. If you are, maybe for some, it's like something different than what you've been doing. But if you've been negotiating a contract, for some, it's going to work out. Certainly, there's going to be an invitation and it's going to work out. You're going to sign this contract. There could be a little bit of a delay in it, maybe 10 days, maybe 18 days, maybe by the next... So by October, for some, you won. For some of you, you could be signing a new contract by October, November at latest. There's a little bit of a delay because for some of you, well played. That's what's coming in, something about well played. For some of you, San Francisco could be significant for some. Let's cover this darling and see this person that you bring to your house for some that does not have your best interest in mind. Oh, no, no, not at all. Jack of Spades. This is a group of women. For some of you, you can sleep around a lot. Jack of Spades energy. And this is delaying for some. These people are delaying something for you. For some, this could be a group of men. This could be a group of men and women. This could be a group of women. Take it how it resonates. But there are changes. These people don't want you to change. Maybe they don't want you to outgrow a situation for some. This could be work people, or these could be family members for some. Or again, these could be people that you bring to your house. They only care about money. In this present moment, these are people that you hang out with, that you consider family, or that you do business deals with. Very, very expensive business deals, I have to say. In this present moment, I felt the 10 of Spades again. 53:13 on the clock. 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 The number 66 could be significant for some. But Spirit was asking us to add. These people, for some of you, you could be in weird rituals with these people. You can do weird rituals with these people. Or you plan weird things with these people. That's how it's coming in, my lovies. I have to say what I have to say. 10 of Spades. In this present moment, these are people you spend a lot of time, money, and energy with. Or you will be investing in these people. You give them a lot of stuff. You throw parties together. There are a lot of rituals. Certainly, Spirit is saying these people are angry. 7 of Diamonds energy. For some of you, you may not want to hang out with these beings that are just not on your same frequency anymore. And they don't like it. Because you are changing and evolving. That heart chakra energy for some, it's really, really going. And you want to distance yourself from people that... It's like, we want to see a better world. Where do we begin? Living lives of sin. Or something about Cindy. Something about Sarah and Samantha. Everybody wants to see a better world. They want to see better this, better that. Everybody has all of, because these politicians, they don't serve us. Let's see what we do behind closed doors. That's where it starts, my lovies. It doesn't have to start out there. It starts in here. Spirit saying certainly. Certainly. Spirit agrees. He's so cute, my love. I think it's so cute, my lovies. I love when spirit agrees with me. I mean, I think it's cute. Anywho, my lovies. What do we want to do next? That just made me like so happy. Boom. Boom by coots, my lovies. Give them the boots, my lovies. Okay, enough. Enough is enough. Enough with the fluff. Here we go with marshmallow s'mores. A heart to heart. I'm telling you, for some of your heart is like, it's going a heart to heart. Having a heart to heart. 5546. Having a heart to heart. Should have been like that from the start, but sometimes, you know, I get it, my lovies. There's delays and fears and your peers and your rituals and your team, like the outsiders and the insiders and the this and the that. And someone's a rat. It's like, what? Ay. The delusions. A Pisces could be significant for them. A Pisces is getting left behind. Love you, Pisces. Bye. Oh, somebody wanted to have one last final hurrah. They wanted one last summer. A demigod. 5335. I caught it at 34 as well. A demigod wanted one last summer for debauchery. It's like, dang, you're cocky. You think like spirit waits for you like that? Dang, homie. This is always coming in. Someone thought it's like a bachelor party of sorts. Like someone thought they're like, oh, I'm gonna finish off my debauchery this summer, and then I'm gonna go and marry the person of my dreams, or go for my real goals, or be more disciplined in my life. That's how it's coming in. Like someone planned it this way. They're not that smart. They're really not that smart. That's how it's coming in. It's like, oh, really? That's how you thought? That's what you thought was going to happen. Okay. Amazon. South America. Amazon packages. I am seeing Amazon packages. Okay. Okay, Bombay Coots, my lovies. Give them the booch, my lovies. Boom. For some, someone was really cocky. That's how it's feeling. For some, take it how it resonates. Whatever makes you happy in your life. But somebody wants to come back around and take something more seriously, but they wanted one last merry-go-round and whatever they were involved in. That's how it's coming in. But they want to have a heart-to-heart. For some, somebody wants to have some type of heart-to-heart. Heart-to-heart conversations. Heart-to-heart. An allowance. Somebody wanted something to be allowed for one last time. 5811 on the clock. 5811. You can multiply that if you'd like. But somebody wanted some type of an allowance. For some, you could be, again, for some, there's a child or children going back to school and allowances and how much you can spend. For some of you, expense reports. Or for some of you, this could be you as in some type of work situation. For some of you, you can be getting some type of relocation package. And there's an allowance of how much you can spend. For some of you, you can have a job that pays for your groceries, or they pay for something and there's some type of an allowance that you're calculating, like how much you can spend or how much of a benefit you get for a situation. Here we have an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. We are in Virgo season. So September, Capricorn energy would bring us into late December, early January. And Taurus season will bring us into late March. Nope, other way around. But late March could be significant for some. Late April into early May. Because Aries comes before that. The Emperor. Everything is coming in for a reason. Here we have an associate's degree or AA. For some of you, there could be AA meetings, addictions. That addiction energy has been present for some, being cured of some type of an addiction. For some of you, someone had a sex addiction. There could be an earth sign who's going through some type of treatment or will be going through. I'm getting, he's so young. Wow, someone really lost control. 5945. Someone's trying to get some type of, Jesus. It's coming in. He's so young. But this is what he chose in his life, my lovey. Someone could be very young. They could be in their early 20s or mid 20s. But they're going through some type of treatment for addictions. For some of you, it's a sex addiction. For some, it's a porn addiction. DEF, but the way I got it was DTF. For some of you, someone was down to fuck anything. That's how it's coming in, my lovies. I don't read for children. We're reading for adults. Children are very innocent. And the only time that we do read for children, it's when it's in your field and spirit needs us to, because you're preoccupied with a child. For someone could have had, spirit was giving that to us in vision and preparation and meditation. Like people that would be willing to harm others because they see, like, for example, like perverts that get caught, having sex with children. It's coming in for a reason. Spirit was giving us this vision of this movie, and it's coming back in of, there's this movie, it's not Moonlight, but maybe for some Moonlight could be significant. It's this movie, they were talking about the African Revolution. Maybe someone's from Africa. But they were talking about in the movie they were showcasing some type of a war that was happening, but it was funded by the government, and then they created not Rwanda, because the Hutsis and the Tutsis and the others are coming in, but it wasn't that. It was not Hotel Rwanda. It was a movie. I forgot the name of this movie, but basically they created child soldiers, and it was like, it was funded by the government, but it was like one of the in like those remote tribes. And so like they would give them guns and they would give them all this other stuff. And then they would say, here, like you're the commander of this little fake army. And in this movie, this man, so again, they had weapons and they had child soldiers and all of this other stuff, and they would give them like cocaine and go through rituals to get them initiated and all this other stuff. And then this man, there was one child who could not speak. And so this man would invite this child into the room. It was a really little boy. And he put this little weird hat on him. And he started raping this little boy. He started like having this little boy give him head. And Spirit was giving that to us. Someone could have had some real nasty addictions. And then Spirit was giving how, as a reader, especially when I see things in private readings, like I have to be cautious of how I introduce these subjects, because some people can get really defensive to the point that, given the right scenario, they'd be willing to wage war on that. Maybe for someone saw something and someone started waging war on you because you saw something, or take it how it resonates, or you started waging war on somebody because you felt exposed, or you felt like they see something in you, or someone maybe did actually see something in you. Someone, you could have gone to see a reader, or someone saw something, and it was almost like someone's demons got ruffled because they're like, oh my gosh, this person may know everything else I've done in my life. What do I do? It's like, just chill. That's what you do. You chill and you process whatever the fuck you got going on inside of you. But for someone's getting treatment. Someone could have been molesting children, or someone could have got molested as a child. Take it how it resonates. But that example came in for a reason. Spirit gave it to us in preparation for this. Spirit also gave us something else, but it's escaping. It'll come back if it needs to. But the initials DEF could be significant for some. Postal service, somebody that works for the postal or works for the postal service. For somebody to be someone that works for the postal service. What do we say about packages and Amazon? And yeah, we said that earlier. Somebody could be doing deliveries, or some type of deliveries happening. Postal service. Spirit's giving us how UPS is hiring. For some, if you care a lot about money, because Earth is here. Earth signs tend to care a lot about, or it's not the sign itself, because you could be any sign. 10435, but Spirit's also saying the number 25 could be significant for some. But if you're in Earth energy, and you care a lot about finances, UPS is hiring drivers, and apparently they're going to get paid very, very well. So for some of you, that could be significant. Here is the endless summer. The endless summer, for some of you, completion of a cycle. For some of you, someone will be completing. Congratulations, my lovies. Good for you. Someone will be completing. For some of you, somebody competing. Somebody can be competing for a very difficult position, because that's actually how it came in, because the UPS drivers came in as well. But I'm like, now that they're paying so well or whatever, like it may be very competitive to get in, but somebody can be competing for a very competitive industry or title or job post, and you're going to be able to get it. For some, you're going to be able to get it. For others, you can be completing some type of or someone around you, take it how it resonates, they can be completing some type of medical treatment for addictions. 10542, because somebody has a disorder. What did we say earlier? It felt like someone had disorders in their mind, and I didn't want to label them with schizophrenia or bipolarism or anything like that, because I feel like the soul is boundless as it believes it is. But someone did have some type of disorder that was really blocking them. But someone's going to complete or going to defeat this thing. Because now I'm getting DEF, as in defeating your demons. For some, good for you, my lovies. Anyone can have a genuine repentance if you want to. Brown eyes. Someone with brown eyes. Something about legal aid has been very present. It was present in yesterday's reading, but here we have legal. Something about for some being cautious, or someone being cautious when it comes to debaucheries that you think you can get away with in the summertime. Everything gets charged back to us. Spirit does not believe in what happens in Vegas or what happens in the summer stays in this summer of 2023. That's how it works, my lovies. Reality TV. Oh, here we go with this political hitman again. What the French toast? A political hitman, Jesus, has a disorder. For some of you, somebody could have been very traumatized because of what they saw in life, what the people that they surrounded themselves with, the demons that summoned them to do work, and so they for somebody could talk about this and become famous because of this. That's how it's coming in. Spirit was giving that to us yesterday. A vision of somebody like they were, when they have like those shows and like the assassins go on and they talk about like, or like they used to work for the mob, or they used to work for this, or they used to like be a sniper, or they used to be a murderer or whatever, but legally like they used to be contracted by the government to do something. Again, everything came in earlier for a reason. Someone has a disorder, but you're completing a cycle. Maybe for some, again, this was propelled by what you were doing for a living, that and for money. For some, you can be changing. You can be going from a political hitman to a postal driver. and it's cute. Someone's cute. It's cute, my lovies. In due time. Someone with brown eyes. In due time. It's making me really hot. You're going to get a lifestyle upgrade. My lovies. Apparently, a lot of politics are in your field. 10832. Politics. The political hitman, the political hot stuff is making me warm. It really is. I can't lie. Someone's really attractive. Oh, fudge. Whoo! Someone can be found very attractive. Oh, my gosh. It's making me hot. I love it. What could you say? What could you do? Could you say what could you do? What could you say? It's making me really hot. Like someone's really intelligent. They're very piercing. Somebody has a magnetism and a half. Jesus. Operations. Something about operations. Look at my lovies. Look it. I have an eyelash. Here, make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish, my lovies. We have an eyelash. Make a wish. Make a wish. Your wish is our command. It's the eyelash. My butt just it's like that hamstring area, like where your glutes attached to your hamstring muscles. It's really hot, my lovey. Something got really hot. There are delays. And someone's setting goals. Jesus. It's hot. It's just too hot. It's too hot. For some, someone can be very attractive. Like, think about it. You have to be charming. You have to be really confident. You have to, your energy has to be like, to do certain things in this life. I think your energy has to be very, but it's like it was used, someone's beautiful magnetism was used to attract certain things that spirits like, my lovey, you're worth more. What do we say about warriors that kill in the physical versus warriors that spirit can use to really transform the world and keep everybody safe and alive or as much as possible, right? There's balance to these things, but spirit's bringing the pendulum into a more balanced and less reckless state, because it was fate. For some, somebody's setting goals. Someone's setting goals to complete something, and they will. For some, there could be a medical treatment that you are completing, and you will complete it. For some, this could have to do with a cancer treatment I am getting for somebody. You will complete whatever treatment, medical treatment. For some of you, there's a reality TV thing happening here, or your life can be like reality TV, or more shocking than even we see on reality TV. For some, somebody can be could have been in some type of business, because I'm getting that political hitman with operations. It could have had to do with taking things out of people. That's how it's coming in. For some, take it what resonates, leave what doesn't. Again, there are all types of people on this planet. For political reasons, or for politics or voting systems, because I'm getting that energy of that gang thing has been very present for some. 111:40 on the clock. 111:40. I caught it at 111:39 and then it moved to 40. Somebody could have started something when they were 39 or 37 or 36. For some, you're getting a legal lifestyle upgrade. For some, you're getting a legal lifestyle upgrade. And I don't think spirit means like legal in our system per se. There's a theme here about legality, schmegality versus what spirit believes is just and right. You're getting some type of an upgrade. 112:11, and then 112:12. You're getting some type, but there's some type of a delay right now. For some, again, it could be feeling like an endless summer or an endless period of your life where you're like, when are things gonna effing change? Truly, because you feel it, like you can feel that something's coming. Be patient, because it's coming. For some, it's coming, but maybe for some, you have to close out some type of a legal matter. There's some type of legal matter that needs to happen. For some of you, there could be a legal matter that brings you to some type of treatment, because that's how I'm getting. For some, someone could have just not found a way to stop something, and it took some type of a legal process or some type of legal procedure to get you to have to go through some type of rehabilitation process for someone. Take that how it resonates. Spirit had to save you in some way because you're worth it, because we all are. Because you couldn't get far. For some, somebody could have been buying prostitutes or people that sell themselves for sex, sell their sex to politicians for money and status and titles and weird rituals, because I'm getting weird rituals in a situation, in a Cindy or Cynthia. And here we go with the Samantha energy as well for some. Bombay coot, my lovies. Bombay coot, my lovies. Give them the boot, my lovies. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. A tea. What is this? Trash. You were dealing with trash. And you got to take out the trash. And no, it has nothing to do with how much they own or how much money they have, because you can get money in many different ways. It has nothing to do with your money. Someone that's infertile. For some of you, someone even lied to you and told you that they can have babies. Something about rabies. Something about rabies. What is this? A home decorator. Someone that likes to decorate the house. Okay. Okay, Bombay Coots. I'm getting someone that owns a crystal store business. For some, Someone can own a crystal store business or a few, because I'm getting like someone that owns multiple businesses, multiple crystal stores. Here we have Taurus energy, Hierophant energy, higher level commitment, higher level engagements, belief systems. All right, how do we do this, my lovies? Here we'll do, oh, here we're gonna do it separately, because we did get doing singles, doing like short singles sessions. 115, it started at 115.12, then 115.12, 115.13, 115.14, 115.15. For some, you're expecting something, or you're waiting on something, or you're counting time, and it doesn't make things move any faster. For some of you, it's like washing boiling water. But Spirit put it in our hearts to, maybe I'll do like short videos where it's like for sentimental things, and it'll be a singles, it would be a couples, it will be complicated situations or confusing situations, and then people that are waiting on exes to return. I'll do like small videos of that. Maybe we'll do it weekly. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it. Thank you, my lovies. Let's get to it. You're getting away from someone. For some of you, you're getting away from a magician in the reverse. That's who's not available emotionally or spiritually, or is infertile in some way, or it's lacking creativity, and could have betrayed you. 3 of Swords energy could have played you. For some, you could have been in some type of a open situation that's not that open, or was never meant to be. Or for some, you may be in some type of a reckless relationship or a connection. Take it how it resonates. Or for some of you, there could have been something that was in a creative phase, but somebody could have been playing around and using magic in all different ways. Over desires. For some of you, there could have been a misstep. There could have been some le désir, but the 2 of Cups in the reverse, this is not a balanced union. This is not a happy union. Whatever collaboration. For some of you, it could have to do with cheating, because the two of Cups, something went upside down. The only thing that's in the upright is your sadness, and you want to get away from this. Éloignement, you want to get away from something. For some of you, you want to get away from something that's just less space, le désir, versus l'amour. L'amour has French, Spanish, all of it together. Desire versus love, and you want to get away from this. For some of you, you could have been betrayed by something that was just sex-based, so in reality, it's like self-betrayal. 117:31 was on the clock. You're getting away from this. For some of you, you could have been very manipulated in a situation. Again, for some, someone's dealing with a Queen of Diamonds that they believe is a really good person, because they've been sleeping and messing around with. So now this trauma bond, somebody trusts trauma. And it has you in bad health. For some of you, somebody, what did we say earlier? I don't care how much this person makes you come. It really doesn't matter, my lovies. It really doesn't. It's a fucking spell, and it's putting you in bad health. This person was keeping somebody in bad health. The number 31 could be significant for Tom. For Tom? The number 31 could be significant for Tom. Take that how it resonates. Here we have occupation. For some of you, you're moving away because of work, but that's what Spirit is bringing you to do. The number 26 could be significant for someone, or the number 8. But it is luck, because we have the number 34, 7. For some of you, this is a blessing. You are going on some type of journey, or for some of you, you could be going on a trip, because the journey brings you, it could bring you in one way, and you could just go somewhere and go far. Or it could bring you back eventually, but you'll come back with a different perspective. For some of you, it's either you're taking a break and work will bring you somewhere else so that you can get a different perspective on a very toxic situation. Or you could just go wherever you're going and just move away, and you're going to get away from this, and it is great fortune. You may not be looking at it as such, because you may be heartbroken by this situation, moving away from something that it's like the demon that you always knew versus the gift that you don't. It's like that. And for some of you, it has to do with your work, like what you enjoy doing for a living will bring you away from something, because there's nothing, it's not fertile. Whatever it is, it's not fertile, my lovies. Take it how it resonates. This could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be somewhere where you've lived for a while, or something that you've been doing for a while, and Spirit's bringing you to do something else, because it's like it's time to move on, because it's all the spell work anyways. Manipulation in the reverse. This is pretty. I like that. I think it's pretty, my lovies. You don't? Do you? For a man. I knew it was going to be for a man. A man with a plan. And something about a van. You got to get a van. I'm seeing a U-Haul van. There's some type of a procedure, some type of adjudication. There will be a decision. A decision. A decision. There will be a decision. Denise. The name Denise is coming in. There will be a decision made. One mane. Something about mane. I'm getting mane and tail. The shampoo. There will be a decision made to move away from a manipulator because you have new relations. Spirit saying new delays. And you're very worried. For some of you, you're worried because there are some communications that are currently or that will be blocked. Again, for some, maybe it's like that anxiety that happens when you're releasing energies. Yeah, you're releasing energies. This union, you are there are a lot of fights in a situation, but the king of wands, the king of diamonds, a military person, an officer, someone in uniform, the queen of wands. Someone had a sex-based relationship. They were cheating on this person, or they were sleeping around. Someone was sleeping around. You do have something arriving. You want to move away from this, and something is, it's like desunión, a separation, and then you're going to arrive somewhere. That's literally what's here. For a man that's watching this. For some, you could be leaving behind a liar, a cheater, and a player. Take that how it resonates, or something that was unstable, and you're gonna arrive somewhere else and do something else and have a great time doing it. That's how it's going. All right, we're good. It's like someone's trying to beat a dead horse. 121.49, 121.49, 114. Transgressions, missteps. Flaws, contradictions, and mistakes. The number 41 could be significant for some. It feels like a contradiction. That's why I'm like, this is tiring. This is like, what else? Like, that's what it feels like, my love. What else? This is tiring. A witness. What did we say earlier? Somebody witnessed something. Either they witnessed it in spirit, or they witnessed it. It could have been a reader. It could have been someone that just has their intuition. It could have been someone that actually saw something. They witnessed something. To know personal evidence and to speak out. The number 29. What did we say earlier? Somebody could speak out about their experiences and everything's going to go great. 120 tweet. 120 tweet. I thought I saw a Tweety bird. I did. Faith, having faith in a situation. Trust, unwavering confidence. The number 36 could be significant for some. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're really good. There's something, the past, a prison, because that's what it feels like. Someone was a prisoner to their past. The past, a prison. Bitterness, grudge, and a refusal to let go. That's what it feels like. But it's like, okay, I want to just like, that's it. Like, that's it. That's what it feels like. It's like, that's it. There's nothing else there. Like, stop trying to fucking look for something where there's nothing else there. Somebody's been waiting. Somebody's been waiting. Somebody's been waiting. Somebody's been dating. That's what's going in. Somebody's been waiting. Somebody's been dating. What is it? What's on the clock? 7:37 on the clock. It's time to elevate. Keep up the good work. Does consciousness ring a bell? Keep up the good work. You're building something new. You're building a pyramid. You're building yourself. Keep up the good work. You're only missing the apex. That's sweet. The pinnacle. You're reaching your pinnacle. Star energy. Aquarius season could be significant for some. January to February. Ring a bell. Consciousness. Does consciousness ring a bell to you? You're just, look. You got a little bit, you got a few more bricks to open up your pineal gland fully. You're working on your heart chakra right now, or that area. There's endless chakras, my lovies. There's an endless chakra system. So you see how this looks like they built up the pineal gland? Boo! Out of nowhere, it's going to surprise you. It's going to scare the shit out of you how much you've actually grown when you put it Something about going home. Somebody wants to go home. Whatever home means, somebody wants home. They want home, but they're a walking contradiction. They keep running into toxicities. That's always coming in my lovies. It happens. I get it, but all right. Let's see if our dear Bosch Tarot wants to speak, and then we're done. It's like looking. It's like there's this meme I saw years ago, and it's like fighting for peace is like fucking for virginity. Fighting for peace, it's like fucking for virginity. Fighting for peace, it's like fucking for virginity. We have the Baron of Books. Sexual indiscretions, adultery, and misuse of power. Sexual indiscretions, adultery, and misuse of power. You cannot put lipstick on a pig. Take it how it resonates. Sexual indiscretions, adultery, and misuse of power. You cannot continue to put lipstick on a pig and call it the most beautiful thing in the world because it's blonde hair and blue eyes. What the fuck does that mean? It's like programming to the max. A King of Cups. This is for a man. It's like I want to slap the shit out of someone. No offense, my lovies. It's like, wake the fuck up. Like, it's like, do stops. Like, for real. It's got to do with a Scorpio pretending like they married the best fucking thing in the world. It's like, my lovey, wake the fuck up. Look at you. You look like you're fucking 72 and you're only 38. It's like, for real. It's like they've lost their pizzazz. They wanted to fit a monkey suit. They wanted to fit into a mold. And it's like, look at you. Look at who you are. You used to be so emotionally loving and giving and in flow and spicy, and like you're losing that. You turned into like a zombie. Because you're giving your will up for some fucking lust, for a little bit of fucking cum. And then you wanted to dress it up and make it look like it's a fucking saint. Like you married a fucking saint or you're with a saint. That's what it's coming in. It's like I'm talking to my best friend here. I'm talking to someone I really love, or like a brother. And it's like, my lovey, you can't put lipstick on a pig. I'm channeling my lovies. I'm feeling the energies and what Spirit's giving us. For some of you, sexual indiscretions, adultery, and misuse, something about a muse, misuse of power. Someone's under some spell work, some heavy spell work when it comes to sex. A lot of sex magic was done, and it's tragic. A fair man, humility, gathering blessings through work. Someone that could be a very beautiful man. This is a very emotional person, someone that can be very giving, but in their natural state. They're under some type of sex magic, somebody whispering literally sweet fucking nothings in your ear. Literally sweet nothings. When are you going to wake up from the spell? I'm getting that song, Love is Blind, and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. I don't even know you and I hate you. See, all I know is that my guy friend used to date you. How would you feel if maybe for some of you that has something to do with rape or weird sexual, like weird rituals for some. The song goes, I don't even know you and I hate you. See, all I know is that my girlfriend used to date you. How would you feel if she held you down and raped you? Tried and tried, but she never could escape you. She was in love. Trauma bonding. And I asked her how. I mean, why? What kind of love from a nigga would black your eye? What kind of love from a nigga every night make you cry? What kind of love from a nigga make you wish you would die? I mean, shit, he bought you things and gave you diamond rings, but them things wasn't worth none of the pain that he brings. You stayed. What made you call? No. You stayed. What made you fall for him? That nigga had the power to make you crawl for him. You said you were a doctor. Be on call for him. Smacked you down because he said you was too tall for him. That wasn't love, baby girl. You were dreaming. I should have killed you when you said your seed was growing from his semen. You got some toxic bonds, my lovies, I have to say. And this is a man. It's like a man under somebody's spell. You're drunk. Someone's drunk. All they do is drink to try to like... A King of Books. Look at this person. Look at this person looking all dark and dull. And like I'm seeing someone that used to be like a king. Like there's the king of whatever in this tarot. I forgot what they call it, the King of the East. And it's like somebody that used to be like really like attractive, like genuinely. Now they look like a monster. Like that's what it feels like a zombie or a robot, or like they lost their art. Like someone used to be really colorful, or they used to be like I don't know, my lovies. That's what's coming in. And now they're gray. And all they do is drink to try to like, and they want to go see a shrink too. Knight of Vessels, acquired wealth, bossiness, and a poor manager. But you see how this person is just drunk, and someone is just like overindulging in energy, because this is energy. When you see the fat Buddhas, they mean something. And then you see all of these people around this person just starving. Someone could be with someone who's really greedy that wouldn't help. Like, it's, for example, like if you had an old friend that like called you and said, hey, what's going on, you know, like I can use a help, or I can use, and someone that used to actually fucking help you, this being would say no. They would want someone else to die because they're so greedy when it comes to energy. How we gonna win when we ain't run, and when we ain't, something about running, somebody runs. I'm seeing Nike shoes, I'm seeing sneakers, somebody could like sneakers. Something about beepers, something about Capricorn energy is coming in. A queen of Spirit saying a Queen of Wands in the reverse, but a Queen of Cups in the reverse. An emotional manipulator. But this is also the Queen of Pentacles, technically. A greedy woman. What are we talking about here? I'm seeing somebody that married someone who's very greedy, who's very needy, who pretended like they were like the community, this or that, but it's only if it serves her purposes. This person would never actually, a global community, somebody talks about sustainability, some bullshit. Something about, oh my gosh, this person hates somebody. For something, you could have been friends with somebody, or you felt like there was a friendship, but somebody fell under a spell of a witch. Capricorn energy. We did say Capricorn energy. Intelligence, advice, intuition, and observation. This person misuses their intuition. This person can be a high priestess, but they use it to manipulate somebody, because we did see the Magician in the reverse. They keep somebody under a spell, or a community under a spell. This could be somebody's wife. That's how it's coming in, my lovies. The Knight of Skates. In the reverse, it's lack of direction, someone that lives in a perpetual fear, lack mentality, so their fear makes them greedy. It's okay, Bombay Koot. Oh, fantastic. And a Page of Swords, because I felt the gossip. Somebody hates somebody. They gossip really badly about somebody. They can lie on someone. Bon. Someone thought they were marrying a nun, or I don't know. They made her seem like a saint. That's how it's coming in. Someone married this. 13243. Star energy, but Spirit saying it's in the reverse. Something could have happened in Aquarius season, or somebody wasn't following their divine light when it came to a situation. The Dreamer, someone's lost their inspiration to create, because the Dreamer can create from anything, but it's like somebody's mind is hacked. 111, all they do, I'm not saying, again, there's a balance to everything, my lovies. Yes, your spouse or your partner becomes an extension of you, but it does not make you less you. It does not make you less committed to humanity. Spirit wants a beggar. Dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. Because again, there's something about, someone could be a boss or a manager or a leader in some way. This could be you or someone around you. Take it how it resonates, my lovies. We're reading the energies. Ace of Books, music, sharing of knowledge, and creativity. What are we talking about here? Someone that needs to create. They need to start re-exercising music, re-exercising sharing of knowledge with all types of people. Because somebody, it's like whoever their spouse approves of, and that's dangerous. Yes, you have responsibilities energetically to your spouse. However, possession is very different than love. It's very different. Creativity. Someone needs to create. They need to be out and create. Or there's going to be a new opportunity for a creative venture for somebody that's going to reawaken something. Ace of Berries. Totally. A lot of aces. Harmony among all living things. What are we talking about? Harmony among all living things. Happiness and joy. Something about it's a boy. There's a pregnancy, it's a boy. The Queen of Swords, trickery, a capable woman wanting to defeat people. But the Queen of Swords, spiriting, it's in the reverse. Somebody has victory over this energy. You'll find some type of balance in a situation. I want to get a little bit more about this. I was wondering if they were going to split, or if there was going to be some type of... There's a lot of arguments and a lot of lies in this situation. For some, you may choose a little bit of a break from, or some type of a... death. It's going to transform. Energy vampire. Death energy, Scorpio energy. A Scorpio can be involved in a situation, or death and ending of something. But we did see that death energy is still present for some. This could be propelled by someone's death, because somebody was even playing something about Lisbeth, because somebody was even playing with black magic. And how could you, for me, it's like, that's a huge betrayal. That became an epic fail. Someone could have built a life on lies that affected they could be crying a lot. It's like, my love, because they feel put on the spot. Someone doesn't even care. It's like a murderer that cries because they got caught. It's like, you're not even crying because you killed. You're crying because you got fucking caught. When were you going to fucking confess? Never? You weren't going to tell somebody that you build a life of lies on magic and manipulations? And then on top of that, you change the course of somebody's life? Someone in the military, or a military person, or anger. It feels like anger. Queen of Swords. There's a woman who's mad, or an ex who's mad. She wants to take some type of trip, an excursion, or some type of long distance trip for some. She likes high society. She enjoys, again, for someone can have a high title in a situation, or high society, but Spirit saying you are not trusting for a reason. There is something about this that's bothering you. Nine of Swords energy. For some of you, you don't even sleep about this. Something is blocked, or this person's trying to block something for you because she is tyrannical. I'm telling you, but for some of you have a long distance move, the Chariot energy. In the daytime, you're going to be traveling in the daytime somewhere. This person doesn't want you to go somewhere, but there's a genie that's going to make it happen anyway, because somebody cannot, in the daytime, Spirit is advising you to take a trip somewhere because there's a genie that's going to help you. Somebody doesn't want you to go somewhere, and Spirit's saying you need to, because there's something there for you. Wherever it is that you're trying to go, that someone's telling you no, go. Because it is your heart's desire, and plus this is an imbalanced union and you feel it. There's a surprise for you. For some, there's a surprise. Go. Whatever it is, my lovies. Spirit saying go. Spirit is saying you need to trust and go. Boom. That was interesting. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. That was beautiful, my lovies. Boom, my goods. Your sister friend loves you. Spirit loves us, my lovies. And if Spirit says you go, who is going to box with God? Apparently there's some psychotic people that will try to. They're gonna box with God, with your destiny. Good luck. They're gonna have to admit defeat, my lovies. Stay well. Wherever it is you're going, my lovies, may you be blessed. No stress. Pray and ask Spirit to clear the way, and apparently it's cleared anyway. Go. It's all your fear. Your fear is the only thing blocking you. Wherever it is that you need to go, go. Stay well. You ain't trying to hurt nobody, and plus you're with a demon that fucking lied to you. It's like, my lovies, some things like really bother. Like for me, it's like, we got a whole fucking relationship built on lies. Who the fuck are you to tell me that I have to adhere to anything you say? For me, that's how serious it is, my lovey. Spirit knows how I am. Spirit knows. That's why your sister friend ain't got no man next to her. Because at this particular point, you come with your fucking bullshit. It's not going to work, my lovies. What are we doing? I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to like it. It's going to create a disease. And then it's going to be like that. If I can't be honest with you, the minimum is honesty for me. The minimum is let's be truthful. Whatever it is, put it out on the fucking table. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I don't like it, and we're going to work through it because I love you. That's how easy it could be. Some people build lies, a life of lies. Why would you want to put up with that, my lovies? At some point, it's going to tower out anyway. So for me, it's like, why would you do that? Sleep with a hidden enemy. It's like, you can lie to me about anything. At some point, this is going to blow up. And at some point, you're going to be able to betray me in any situation because you have no loyalty. Because you can lie to me. That's how it is, my lovies. That's how I see it anyway. I know some other people, they love lies. They can wear all the masks and get all the vaccinations and put up with all types of shit and all types of bullshit. And for me, I'm like, honey, right here, we draw the line. You go your way. Oh, you found other people to hang out with that will, help you mask your bullshit. Great, do it. Great, go, go, have fun. Protect your peace, my lovies. That's how it feels. For some, it's like somebody, they stir you up. They really do. But literally, you have a life based on lies. Where do you go from that? It's up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. I'm just reading the energies, and that's what's coming in. 1:40:18 on the clock. Where do you go from that? You have to deconstruct and start over. Because literally, you started with lies and manipulation. Stay well, my lovies. Stay well. Your sister friend? Your sister friend? Your spirit friends? Your spirit friends? Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies. Peace.